Hi guys, it's me Junior. This is going to be my opinion review. This is the secretive one I was on about on one of my lives. So this is going to be my opinion review of the documentary of WWE UnReal. Now, some things I'm going to say you may not like, some of you may not care. So I'll just get on with it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. We'll say it didn't teach me anything new. Nothing that I didn't already figure out for myself. Didn't already know, because as you guys know, I'll reiterate it once more, as you already know, I've watched it since 1990, December 1990. So I've watched it pretty much all my life. A week before my 4th birthday. Different world back then. And yeah, it didn't really teach me anything new, in my opinion. Alright. And I've seen some comments. I did think about this. I saw some comments on Facebook about it. I am going to mention one particular comment I saw. This was not derogatory or against the person that put it. I mean, people are entitled to their opinions, like I am mine, regardless of what some people say. I'm not going to mention the name. I couldn't bloody remember it anyway, but I wouldn't even if I could remember. But I will say it was about kayfabe. Look, guys. Kayfabe's been dead for a while, alright? It started dying in 96 when Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, aka Diesel, and Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, when they did that curtain call. Alright? And from that point it started going down. Alright, as we know. And Vince was allowing the occasional camera, the occasional photographs to be taken out back. And there was also that film that came out, Beyond the Mat, and I know there's been that other one, Dark Side of the Ring, and I have seen them. So kayfabe's been dying for a while, so I don't see why some people found it surprising, or some people even kicked off saying, "Oh, why are they doing that? It's moving away the magic or something." Magic's been gone for ages. Okay, don't get me wrong. You go. I love WWE. I'm sat here wearing a Stone Cold t-shirt. I love WWE. It didn't teach me anything new. Or things... alright, not quite true. There were some small things I learned. I didn't know that Bianca Belair made her own stuff, to be fair. So that something was new. There was a few little surprises there. I kind of figured that they were being secretive about how they were turning John Cena heel. It was pretty obvious. Some of it was even obvious. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the documentary, but it didn't teach me anything new. There was nothing new about it at all. Apart from the odd small bits and pieces. Other than the fact that I enjoyed it, which I did, although it's contradictory. It's just how some people, I know I should ignore comments, but I can't help myself. They're breaking kayfabe and ruining kayfabe. It's been dead for a while. Alright? Okay, you could argue Undertaker managed to keep it up with the character. And like he said to Steve on the Broken Skull sessions, it was easier for him back in the day because there was no phones, there was no social media, no phones, no nothing. And there were cameras and they'd take pictures, but like he said, he never gave us any more than that because he knew he couldn't be any different to what he was on the TV. So, okay, he was one of the ones that managed to keep it and keep it going for the longest time until he finally lifted the curtain with the Last Ride documentary. But the thing is, I already knew his real name. Because that was another one, that was another comment. So, oh, you're ruining it because you're revealing their real names. Most of us already knew their real names. I already knew Kane's real name as Glenn Jacobs. I already knew Undertaker's name as Mark Calloway. As a matter of fact, Undertaker's name, real name, was actually revealed in the credits of Suburban Commando, the film with Hulk Hogan in it. His real name is there in the credits. So that was revealed back then anyway. So I think some people, whoever watched the film, would know what Undertaker's real name was. And if they didn't, he was called Mark in 2001 by his then wife Sarah. All right? Or Sarah, however you want to pronounce it. But, so, already knew. Kurt Angle, well, that's his real name. No. And Steve Austin, of course, his real name was revealed. You know, it was initially Steve Anderson, got changed to Steve Williams, and then much later he changed it again legally to Steve Austin. You know, so most of the real names of the wrestlers I already knew. Paul White, Big Show, I already knew his. You know, I know he's going by Paul White now in the AEW. Actually, they're a wannabe that never will be. Rubbish. But, so, yeah, I know you lot probably going to moan at me and say, oh, no, that's not the way with kayfabe. But yeah, it is. I mean, you can moan at me in the comments all you want. I don't really care. I've been watching for years and I know my wrestling. Kayfabe's been dead for a long time. So, it didn't reveal anything. Not really. Not to me. It was a good, and I like some. I mean, I can't remember entirely everything because I'm obviously having a bad memory, but I remember some bits. About the most it taught me was Bianca Belair creating her own stuff, and she's great, by the way. And as a matter of fact, how it was being explained, how they planned it out, I thought that was actually quite good. How they planned it, kept it quiet from us lot, and I know there's going to be more. There will be more to that series, so I'm looking forward to the rest that comes out. I'm thoroughly going to enjoy it. It'll be a mixed bag because I'll put my update and announcement here on this one, so it'll be a mixed bag like usual when I do these. So on the tail end of this, I owe you subscribers an apology because I said to you guys that when a certain item arrived, I would do the Hulk Hogan tribute music videos. Now, I will still do those, but unfortunately, it's going to be a bit sooner than planned. Because I'm going to have to give it away. I've tried to keep it quiet. I can't keep it quiet any longer. Right, I ordered, on the 1st of this month, when I got my Universal Credit, guys, I did order a Hulk Hogan Rules Forever t-shirt off of WWEEuroshop.com. And now, normally when I've ordered from there before, my t-shirts have usually turned up within a week. Unfortunately, that's not been the case. I'm still waiting. So it'd be this week getting on for nearly 2 weeks now. Or just over a week, sorry. So what I'm going to do is when I get my next lot of Universal Credit, I will order another Hulk Rules t-shirt, and that will come from TikTok. Because that's where I got this one. And when I ordered this the same day. Right, same day as I did the Hulk Hogan t-shirt. This arrived a day before it was due, the following week. I ordered it on the Friday. It was due the following Friday, and it turned up the day before on the Thursday. It shows you which one's better, doesn't it? So if anyone wants any wrestling t-shirts, any Zelda or Mario t-shirts, or any other something that you like, then I strongly advise ordering from TikTok. All right, don't order from WWE Euroshop. All right, because this is ridiculous. It should have been here by now. I think they've changed something. I think someone probably told me that had been the case, so I apologise for not listening. So, yeah, if you want your wrestling t-shirts and you're a fan and there's something you still don't have, get it from TikTok. They haven't got a lot of new ones, no, because obviously they got to wait for permission from WWE, which even I understand that. So, yeah. So, if there's any newer ones you want, you might have to wait a bit for them to appear on TikTok. But any of the old ones, there's a few old ones on there. A few, I wouldn't say parody, proper ones, but ones that haven't been on WWE Shop or WWE Euroshop. All right? Plenty of Stone Cold ones on there. So yeah, get them from TikTok. Okay, guys. If you have another site that you get them from, then continue to use that one. It's obviously much better than Euroshop, because this is ridiculous. It's not me being impatient. Before I've ordered from Euroshop and it's arrived within the week. So anyway, point being, I will order another Hulk Hogan t-shirt. Hopefully that arrive a lot blooming sooner, which I know it will. Once I do finally have my Hulk Hogan t-shirt, all right, I'll wear it, obviously, and I will do the Hulk Hogan tribute music videos, all right? I promise. I promise I will do that. Hand on heart, I promise, guys. I'm sorry it's been so long. I was hoping it was going to arrive this month from Euroshop, so I could get on and get the music videos done and out the way. So what I'll do in the meantime, to reduce the time, I will do some other music videos, all right, when I can. And I will do another opinion review, which, as you guys already know, will be about Jean the Grudge. I will incorporate my opinion on the Japanese originals of Ring 2, and the American one of Ring, the American remakes. But the main focus of the opinion review will be on Jean the Grudge and the Grudge, the originals and the American remakes. All right, that'll be the main focus. I'm not going to tell you here. You got to wait until I do that opinion review. Right, I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to do it. You've got to wait and see when I do it and upload it. All right, guys. So just keep an eye on my channel, best you can do, like always before. This one and the other one. So keep an eye on both channels. Please subscribe to the other one and help me get up to the amount of subscribers I've got in this one, but do it slowly like you did before. So 50, 100, 150, that's all. So yeah, do it slowly. You don't have to do it all in one hit. There's no rush. All right. So hit the bell button and the subscribe button. See all videos coming soon. Ding, ding, done. Yay. All right, guys. And I'll see you all in the next video, whenever it be. All right. Bye, guys.